the Buffalo Bills. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. Off we go in the divisional round. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking up, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bills are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Bills offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. The rookie from Penn State on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
Back-to-back 3 and outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slot man in motion right. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught down that right sideline. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their 1st sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Quick throw, taken in. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Receiver in motion, going right. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Now a give up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 3rd and a yard. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. We're about ready now for the punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens matching up against the Denver Broncos. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They're all set to punt this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
1st down away to the 26-yard line, and here's 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Back to the air one more time. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball start, offense.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet. They'll get him down for no gain. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Slot receiver headed right. He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bills move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the toss, they'll run. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. 3rd and 5. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
We're all set to kick this one away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a give on the ground.
He was brought down at his 29-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to have a Titans first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Titans first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. This drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.